Welcome to our channel. If salvation is by grace, why does Jesus say we will be judged by our deeds according to the Bible? This is a question many people wrestle with. The Bible clearly teaches that salvation is a gift of grace through faith and not something we earn. Ephesians 2:8 says it is by grace. You have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves, it is the gift of God. But Jesus also speaks of judgment based on what people have done. In Matthew 16:27, he says the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done. So, how do we understand this? First, we need to see that salvation and judgment are not in conflict. God saves us by grace, but our actions still matter because they reveal the truth of our hearts. James 2:17 says faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead. True faith produces a changed life. When Jesus says we will be judged by our deeds, he is not saying that deeds earn salvation. Instead, our deeds show whether our faith is real. In Matthew 7:20, Jesus says, by their fruit you will recognize them. The fruit or actions of a person show what kind of tree or heart they have. In John 15, Jesus says those who remain in him will bear much fruit, but those who do not remain in him are like branches that wither and are thrown away. Our lives should reflect the grace we have received. 2 Corinthians 5:10 says we must all appear before the judgment seat of Christ so that each of us may receive what is due for the things done while in the body, whether good or bad. This is not about whether we go to heaven or hell, but about reward and accountability for how we lived as believers. Our salvation is secure in Jesus, but how we live still matters because it honors God, helps others, and proves that our faith is alive and active. So if salvation is by grace, why does Jesus say we will be judged by our deeds? Because deeds do not save us, but they show whether we have truly received salvation and are walking in that grace. Stay curious, stay faithful, and keep exploring.